XRP and the alts are making another move at it as BTC stalls. We're also going to talk XRP price at the end because institutional buying of XRP is increasing. I've got a
Due to the graphic nature of this program, listener discretion is advised.
some juicy news with you, but before we get into the hot crypto news, your comments come first. Yes, because you, the viewer, are most important. Trick, huge channel supporter, starts us off, says it's all about the dips and tips. Okay, let me ask you a question right now. So crypto is booming, Russell 2000's booming. What sector has been really beaten down as of late, where there's bargain deals, where when you wait for the money to rotate again, that's where it's going to go? Let me know if you think you know where the next bargain go boom is. Tony Palmer, another channel supporter, thank you so much, says, I bought more XRP and XLM this weekend. I wish Coinbase would list XDC. Thanks for sharing that, Tony, because I asked you in a previous video, what's the one crypto you wish would be listed by a major exchange? So Many Names says XDC is one I'd like to see out there. Thank you both for listening and sharing. I think it's going to be important, and I had to really look for it in wallets that could hold it. Yes, XDC seems to be the one that most of you out there are hoping would get listed on a major exchange. Bitcoin sitting at 95,920 while ETH is 3471. XRP deep in the green at 146. It was just battling 150 at the time of me starting recording. XLM above 50 cents at 50.1. Avalanche seeing some healthy moves as well to 4280. Arbitum, Optimism, ICP looking good as well. Medical tech firm Semler Scientific increases its Bitcoin holdings and its stock pumps. More companies are aping into BTC. Now you're talking about medical companies. So not just like Bitcoin miners, not just BTC proxy companies, but medical companies. According to the press release, the company purchased the Bitcoins between November 18th and 22nd for $29.1 million, paying an average of $97,000. This brings Semler's total holdings to 1,570 BTC. So they're little mini fish in the water. Acquired for $117 million at an average cost of $75,000 per BTC. This company here is a great example of companies that are getting into BTC. They're not big. They're not big like, Apple's or Microsoft's or Amazon's. It's nothing like that. But these small ones, boy, do they add up. Signs that the market is juicy and it's going to stay. I told you, when laggards and more riskier asset classes like the Russell 2000 pump, that's when you know this is juicy. S&P and Russell 2000 hit new record highs on Trump's treasury pick. You know what's funny about this? Is that over the weekend, the stock market couldn't trade this because the stock market was closed, but we could trade it. The Russell 2000, which is continuing to surge higher, up 2.3% to 2,460, adds to its gains. Top riser is Rigetti Computing after a successful completion of equity market offering. Good to see, because this isn't just crypto markets. This is stock markets as well. XRP to hit $1.60 if Bitcoin doesn't ruin the party. Does that really matter? I mean, BTC is at 95,000 right now. XRP is at $1.46. So I mean, are they really that correlated? Let's do this, okay? Let's compare XRP with BTC real quick, okay? Because people out there are saying that, yeah, XRP's price is based on BTC, and that since BTC couldn't keep 100,000, yeah, it touched it, which means you should touch the subscribe button. Come on now, just be real here. But BTC touched it, couldn't hold. Is XRP's fate tied to it? Well, look at this comparison. XRP in the blue, BTC in the orange. This is for the 1 day. Let's zoom out a little bit here. Look at the 7 day. 7 day BTC, kind of doing its thing here and there, but XRP really roaring. What about the 1 month? That looks very different. Look at the 1 year. Super different. When you zoom into the month, though, you see that the story is ever since Trump took office, since won the election, has BTC pumped? Yeah, of course. But the alts have pumped way harder, or the alts that have pumped way harder. XRP, massive gains. So I technically don't believe that you need BTC to hit 100,000 for XRP to hit another $1.60 again. I honestly think it helps. Trust me, it helps if BTC sits here, breaks through 100,000 and goes to 105, 110. Yeah, that's going to definitely bring more money into the alts. but we're definitely seeing the alts make a different move compared to BTC. Pretty pivotal point here, not just BTC for it, also for XRP, and it makes sense that they're both at this junction together. XRP is a level where if we're going to get an extended fifth for this rally and continue to $2 without a significant pullback, then we should be bottoming within the region. Basically, just going over some chart analysis. It's all linked down in the description below. BTC is helpful. I don't think it's the key right now. XRP skyrockets 353% in fund flows in 1 week. Yes, institutions are buying. 15.2 million, that's the inflow last week. This is 353% higher than the week before and brings the year-to-date totals to 46 million for XRP. I've got that listed right here. By the way, Litecoin and Cardano were ahead of XRP for a long time, and you're now seeing a massive shift. In fact, for the week, look at this. 15.2 for the week for XRP. Solana barely beating it by 1 million. Litecoin 4.1. Shorting Bitcoin 10.4. So XRP really changing things up here and jumping up on the leaderboard. Now, we touched on price a little bit earlier. Volume still very healthy at 11.5 billion. Market cap at 83.8 billion. The move with BTC, again, I don't think it matters. It helps, but it doesn't matter. But now let's look at XRP and let's look at it a little bit differently. Let's zoom out to that 1 year. Because when you look at XRP and BTC, XRP had a rough 1 year. BTC, we know, has been growing for the year. But XRP, look at it catch up here in this last move. That is what I want to highlight. That yes, there is some BTC optimism. Yes, BTC has been growing for the year. But BTC is also getting very expensive. While a lot of these alts on the right-hand side of your screen, they're looking pretty affordable, aren't they? I mean, think about that. BTC all-time highs, like month after month after month, we've been talking about it. Alts, we're finally starting to get some action flowing into the market. In terms of XRP, we're finally starting to get some action in. In 1 month, taking it from 50 cents to $1.60. That's juicy. We've got more good news coming. You've got BTC becoming maybe overbought, maybe overvalued. But for companies out there that are going to want to start adding more of this on their books, like Semler Scientific, they're going to start looking at BTC going, okay, BTC at 125,000. Oh, that's risky. BTC at 150,000. Oh, that's really risky. Well, are there alts that we could put our money in? Could we put our money somewhere else where maybe we could 2x and 3x some of our strategic reserves? That would be freaking cool. And it's totally possible if BTC keeps doing what it's doing and if the alts keep doing what they're doing. So when it comes to XRP price talk, yeah, we're seeing corrections here and then. But look at this. This is juicy stuff. We're finding support north of $1.30. We're having a little bit of trouble keeping above $1.50 right now. But that's still okay. This is very healthy. This is a super healthy move. This isn't rocket ship to the moon uncontrollably. This is some nice steps, some nice tests, some nice corrections. I love this chart. It's looking healthy. So you know how we talk about like Semler Scientific, and like all the other companies out there, you know, and how they ape into BTC? When are we going to get our first like ape into one of the alts? Where someone just goes, you know what? For our strategic reserves, we're going into XRP. We're going into SOL. We're going into ADA. Like, I'm excited because I think we're going to hear that happen soon. Because honestly, BTC keeps growing in terms of how expensive it's becoming. And then all of a sudden to 2x to 3x to get 10 to 15% gets harder and harder because you're sitting here going, whoa. You've been on a rocket ship now for a while. How much more fuel is left on your ship? And then you look at the alts and you're like, oh, the alts just started moving. Y'all have plenty of fuel left. And I'm wondering if you're going to see some of that BTC money eventually go, yo, too expensive. We're going over here. And you start getting public companies holding it. Now, I'm thinking, though, that these companies are going to wait until you get some permanent changes at the SEC and waiting for a bit more legal clarity along with some regulatory clarity. Because I think some of these companies don't want to be like, whoa, there's still something going on with the SEC, XRP, Ripple. I don't know. They're publicly traded companies. They trade very cautiously. But once that's cleared up, I could easily see it. Once we get some ETF approvals, which we should have in the first quarter of 2025, Why wouldn't then companies want to put XRP ETFs on their book? If they don't want to go native token, let them go ETF. We've seen how good that's been for BTC. So let's let the players play and let's let the good times roll, because it's Happy Monday, everyone. And Klaus, the train conductor, is saying, choo-choo, bitches.